Hello guys and welcome to the Fantasy Premier League Guru. We're gonna be discussing the game week 12 incoming and gonna watch over the best picks, what have I picked, what the Premier League guys recommend, and what are the all-around best performing players for the week. First of all, I'd like to show you my team. What have I done for this week? I wanted to really drop Pookie. I have had him for quite a while, almost since the start of game week 2, I believe, and he has done great, but in the last 6 weeks he has not done much, and Norwich are gonna hit the bottom of the league, so I really wanted to drop him. Additionally, Ederson is someone that was injured last game. I don't believe he's gonna play in the next match. I believe Claudio Bravo is gonna start for Manchester City against Liverpool, so I'd like really to get a new goalkeeper. So here I check what are the top goalkeepers, and I see three cheap guys actually, and after that Schmeichel. Um, I was really tampering with the idea to get Henderson from Sheffield United here, since they are doing so good. I've got Lindstrom for a long time. He had 20, 21 I think points last week, which was amazing. So additionally, I wanted to check where are these teams in the standings, and I see Sheffield United are on the 6th position. After that, Bournemouth on the 7th, and Brighton on 8th, which really gave me a lot of confidence in these three guys to pick whoever I want. And for what's worth, I see that all the three teams are doing great. They're in a relatively fine form, although they didn't grab a win out of them in the last game. So I wanted to pick the Sheffield United goalkeeper, but they're playing Spurs, so I decided to not go with him and to pick Bournemouth, since they will be going on away games in Newcastle, and they seem to be having maybe the most favorable matchup. Brighton are going to Manchester to play Man United, and Sheffield Spurs. I have two Brighton players. I just picked up Charlotto just to put him on the bench. He's not really gonna play much, but he's the cheapest one, and I need to make room for a bigger player in my team. I wanted Vardy for a while, and Dale Stevens in the midfield, who I might start over Mount, but I think Mount's gonna play, so I'm not really gonna do that, I think, right about now. So this is how my team looks currently. These are all my players. I'm gonna play a Ramsdale on the go and be playing the two Liverpool defenders with Lundstrom, three defenders overall. 3-4-3 is gonna be what I'm gonna be playing with. I want to be using all my strikers here. And yeah, this is gonna be it. It's gonna be a 3-4-3, playing the two Liverpool defenders, Lundstrom in between them here, and a solid, I believe, solid midfield and offense. A lot of these players might bag up a lot of points. I'm really tampering with who should be the captain. I'm really gonna move it, I believe, to Tammy Abraham for this round. I do feel like he's gonna rack up some points against Crystal Palace, who are also doing quite well. Actually, they're on the 9th position, if I recall correctly, right about now. Yep. And so for the derby, Liverpool against Manchester City in this route, I'm going to be picking the two Liverpool defenders that I've had for quite a while. They are great wingbacks. They're racking up a lot of assists, some goals every once in a while as well, and they have been racking up the points, being in the top four, I believe, both of them. And in between them, I do have a third Liverpool player, and that is Sadio Mane, who has been great for me this season. I believe he's first in the midfielders, and he's gonna rack up a lot of points more, I believe. Every third round he seems to be doing great. This is not gonna be a third one, but hopefully there's gonna be quite a bit of goals in this game. So it's gonna be Andrew Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Sadio Mane for Liverpool and my team against the Manchester City team for the fight for first place, although they cannot reach Liverpool with just this win. So it's going to be Sergio Aguero first. I've had him since round one. He's scoring quite a lot of goals, but with Manchester City players, it is always tough. Sometimes, as you can see, he gets benched 0 minutes, 10 minutes in the other game. Same happened with Raheem Sterling when they won 8-0. He didn't play a single minute. Happily in that game, I had Bernardo Silva who scored 19 points, a hat trick in that big win, and he's been playing pretty regularly for Manchester City as far as there's such a thing for them. And I think David Silva got injured recently, so they have a place for a big midfielder still. The players I've picked from Chelsea, I've recently filled up my team with Chelsea players. I didn't have a single one at the start of the season, by the way. But Tammy Abraham has been doing amazing. I've had him for like 6, 7, 8 rounds maybe, and he's racking up the points against Crystal Palace. I do feel he's gonna score a goal or two. There's Mason Mount as well, who is doing as well pretty effective, racking up the points, getting his value up all season long. And he is a little bit questionable for the game, but I do feel he's gonna start. He's been questionable like that a lot of times this season, and he has started the game. Additionally, I've had N'Golo Kante, who was benched for my team for a few rounds because he was injured, but he's coming back this week. I do believe he's gonna start as well, and he's doing pretty great for Chelsea this season. The times he plays, he does score goals as well, which is great, and he's a good pick for 5 million overall from a top team. And these are the most transferred in and out players for the week. A lot of people picked Pulisic. I loved Vardy, what he's doing. He's going to be having quite a few easier games in the upcoming weeks as well. So I really want to pick him up because his value is going up fast. Additionally, people have been dropping David Silva because he's expected out with an injury. Mount quite a lot. I do believe he might start, but I'm still tempering with the idea of putting him on the bench as well. Pookie has been underperforming for the last 6, 7 rounds, so naturally being dropped is normal. Ederson is going to be injured for a while, I believe, so he has been dropped quite a bit as well. Mane coming in, Henderson as well for a lot of people, and Lundstram, who has been doing great this season, as well as Sheffield United as a whole, being quite a charismatic little team. The FPL scout selection also recommends Marshall. Anthony Martial is going to come back this week, and they're playing Brighton, so they might bag up some points. But with Man United this season, it's not ever sure. These are the other players that are being picked by the FPL scout selection. Nick Pope for Burnley on the goal. 4.7, nice addition. Serge Aurier from Tottenham, a wingback who can bag a lot of points for 4.8, which is a really good grab, I believe. Additionally, Trent Alexander-Arnold, someone I've had for a while, 7.2, the most expensive defender, but he is being great this season. Last season, he's performing out of his mind. This youngster, a really good grab. Jethro Williams, another defender from Newcastle for 4.5, a great grab. Also, wingback who can score and mostly assists actually. Additionally, Son Heung-min from Tottenham and Anthony Martial from Man United, respectively 9.6 and 7.7. Great pickups. And Sadio Mane, who he has reached 12 mil. I got him in the start of the season for 11.5. He's also a player that value has been rising all the time. Christian Pulisic scoring 4 goals in the last 2 appearances for Chelsea, I believe, 7.3 right about now. And in the forward position, the FPL scout selection is recommending Tammy Abraham from Chelsea, Jamie Vardy from Leicester, and Raul Jimenez from Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton have been performing amazing the last few rounds as well. Let's not forget they won against Manchester City in Manchester 2-0 just a few rounds ago when they shocked the FPL world. So these have been my picks, the scout selection picks. Tell me in the comments what are your picks and What would you like more to see from the FPL guru? And have a great one, everybody.